Patrick Shields Halloween week, and Dr. Susan Maples is with us. You're a practice in Holt. What's it called?
Susan Maples.
Just you. That's it.
Yes.
You're easy to find then on the Google.
Yes. Good morning, Michael Patrick.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
You caught me before Halloween. On my Halloween program, historically, I wear masks the whole time. And so like every segment, I'll switch to a different mask. So you'll see me interviewing people on serious topics wearing a mask all morning long.
Fun.
It stops people when they're flipping through the channels and they get to Fox, like, what the hell is that? And there has been a groundswell of people who wish I would wear a mask every single day.
I doubt that.
But Fox won't let me.
I'm glad to be here on Monday instead of Halloween Day, since I'm sort of the big Halloween buzzkill talking about candy, right?
I guess so, but maybe not. Maybe there's an answer that's moderation. I mean, I was talking yesterday when people hand out raisins or apples. In fact, I even saw a greeting card at Meijer that said, like, hope there are no raisins or something like that. So you're not going to advocate, are you, that people have a salad bar on their front lawn?
No.
But?
No. Well, sugar is sugar. We're over-consuming as a nation incredibly, and the threat of diabetes is probably as great as anything. Candy is candy, and at Halloween it's a tradition, and we eat it, and we love it. It's the chronicity of it. It's the everyday, all the time, people that really get hooked on candy and soda, as a lifestyle. The way I feel about sugar is, you can visit there, you just can't live there.
Well, how do you answer people who say, geez, I need, even Snickers, I think they market to the fact that you can get like a sugar hype, what do you call it, a sugar buzz in the middle of the day. Maybe you need a little pick-me-up.
Yeah, well, isn't that interesting? We do get a sugar spike and right away an insulin spike to go with it. Because we're eating sugar in all of our prepared foods and foods, it's sort of taken out of the plant and put into everything we eat. We walk around with one sugar spike after another. That's what causes insulin resistance, diabetes, and eventually pancreas burnout. But what we're talking about is teeth. And for teeth, it's the same thing. It's the frequency of sugar intake and the quality of sugar, too. You really want to try to avoid sticky sugars that stick on teeth and stick into the grooves of teeth. And if you're going to eat sugar, probably with nuts, with a little bit of fiber to, so the Snickers bar, the chocolate with the nuts, I guess, is a little better. It's poison, really.
So my buddy Ken Dallafor, who played for the Lions, and he's executive VP with Blue Cross now, he was in London with the Lions over the weekend. And I write about this in my book, Invite Yourself to the Party. When he was a kid, this is how manic he was about Halloween. Every year, he would mark down a little chart which houses gave the best candy.
Wow.
And so over the course of the years, instead of going house to house to house, he went only to the ones with good candy. And interestingly, he now uses that as a sales tool for his people, his staff. Like, make sure you're spending your time in the right
marketing.
places.
That's right.
And it's interesting. And now, okay, so let's say your son or daughter comes home with a big, what do you call it, a pillowcase full of candy. Should they bring it to the parent and maybe you sort through and when they're not looking, of course, eliminate some of the worst stuff? What's
some of
worse?
The worst candy. Well, you know what I think is, I remember my son in preteen years, he'd go out, in running shoes and just get as much as they could.
Yeah.
And they tend to lose interest in it after a few days. I think the whole idea would be to, let them go at it, at short bursts of time and eat what they want, and then eventually, in a few days, just get rid of it all.
Mm-hmm.